Say, do you have some glue and spare time and crippling social insecurities? Well, Simon Field, author of Gonzo, Gizmos, projects, and devices to channel your inner geek, is here to show us what to do with all those things. It'll be fun. Plus, attention dial tone. The outbreak of World War IV is upon us, and the attack of the BBS will make its triumphant debut. And finally, we're playing Call of Duty United Offensive in today's LAN party with the lovely and talented Miss Rebecca Love. Now, hack into Joshua and fire up a game of global thermonuclear war because Attack of the Show is on.
Pick up on this.
Welcome to Attack of Kevin's Hair.
Yes.
What's going on, buddy?
It's getting,
you know I had to.
It's getting out of control.
What is that? That's mad scientist level now.
I don't know. It's not a wig. It's just kind of like...
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's kind of...
man.
I don't know. I don't know. It's getting bad. This weekend, I'm going to go get it cut.
So we have to deal with it tomorrow.
We'll take care of everything. Tomorrow is the last day you'll have to deal with it.
All right, good. Good to hear.
Everything will be under control.
Very nice. Sarah?
Yes?
The Attack of Kevin's Hair?
It's attacking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it looks that bad.
Really?
It's just hair.
Wow.
I mean, is it that big a deal?
I have to stand this close to him.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. It's much bigger in person.
Things hide in it, yeah.
I have got something really cool to show you today. Got a
like
brand
a
new
cell
phone.
phone.
Brand new phone. What?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
you know what?
no.
I shouldn't. No, please.
It's
please.
a Samsung SCH A90 1.3 megapixel built-in camera.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Look at that screen quality right there. Look at that. See those flowers?
Come on.
I don't normally have flowers in my wallpaper.
Yeah, yeah, here we go.
I'm showing
Disclaimer.
off the quality of the phone. No, it actually has really good images. It does video mode, which I really like, because you can take videos with it, upload your videos.
Didn't your Trio do all this? Like,
it
what
did,
happened?
but I got rid of the Trio because this is so much lighter. Dude, I was tired of carrying around that big brick.
Right.
And so this is the one that I really wanted. I actually have some pictures up on the website.
Oh.
Hold on. Go to, if you want to check these out, kevinrose.textamerica.com is the website. Go to Text America. And let me show you an example. I took a picture here at the office. Here is the original image right here that it actually took. Look at the quality.
Oh, man.
That's not bad, is it?
That's really nice.
For a
cell
camera phone?
Yeah, and considering that's all fluorescent lighting and Scott looks much more hideous in person.
Exactly.
That's really good.
See?
That's really good.
And the ringers are amazing. You got to hear this one.
Don't do the ringer. Don't do the ringer.
No. It's got one. Listen to this. Listen to this. It's good. You don't like that?
Don't dance like you were earlier.
No.
He's like, hold on, wait for this part.
No, here it goes.
Hold on, wait. Wait, don't do that. Yeah,
that's awesome.
No. Earlier you were literally dancing in the hall.
Dude,
listen to this part.
I'm not dancing.
Hold on.
Geeks can't dance, and we're in 50 million households right now. I don't think I'm going to be dancing about my cell phone.
If the ringer was that good, you would.
It was a good ringer.
All right. Now I don't know how these things happen. I don't know how this stuff happens.
I don't know how it happens either.
I don't get why it happens, but it does, and we're here to report it. This guy just might be the next Mustard Man, Kevin.
So for people that don't know what the Mustard Man is, explain.
It's one of those things that kind of catches on. The Mustard Man, if you ever go to FARC, you know, their forums, they found a photo of this guy with a jar of mustard, or, you know, there was mustard everywhere. He had this kind of like, hey, what happened face on? And they made this icon out of him.
Right.
Well, this guy here takes a photo of himself riding a recumbent bike, one of those bikes where you sit down, you pedal. You see him on Venice Beach all the time. And he uploaded it. And the first, like, one of the comments here was great, was like, it's easy to go that fast when you're drafting off your own sexiness. You know, so people automatically picked up to the fact that this guy looks a little silly on his recumbent bike.
They take this picture, they take it into Photoshop, take his head, and then put it on pretty much everything else in the world.
That's what happened. And this is like a Flickr version. This is a Flickr pool.
So show me some
recumbent. So here we go. This one was done really well, actually. Here he is, like, flying an airplane.
That's awesome.
The guy in his bicycle helmet flying an airplane. Again, I don't know why. Here he is in front of the Teletubbies. I don't think he's really hanging out with the Teletubbies, but there he is nonetheless. And you know, yes, there are higher quality Photoshops out there on the internet, but for some reason, these catch on.
Yes.
And we don't know why this guy has been selected.
Who is he hanging out? Is he hanging out with Arafat?
Yeah, he's chilling with Arafat, showing off the helmet. It's pretty good, right?
That's funny.
Again, we don't know why these happen, but they do.
Yes, we gotta let people know
and
about
we're bringing it to you. It's Matt's recumbent bike, and there's a Flickr pool for it, so if you want to show off your MS Paint skills, go for it. It's
very cool. Now, I found something else on the old internet today.
Oh.
You know Segways. You like the Segways. You've ridden them.
Yes,
I've ridden them.
transitions.
They're pretty cool, but they're a little bit dorky. You know, there's something actually much cooler out there now. It is a Segway skateboard. So
by
it's
the
not
Segway
by
guys?
Segway guys.
Oh, here
it's
it
by a
is.
different group of guys. Here they are right here. And take a look at this. As you lean forward, it goes forward. See, look at it. It's balancing
you can
itself.
turn on a dime, too.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
self-balancing. Isn't that cool?
Now, okay, so this is, let me see, I think we have the link for it. Yeah, the Electric Bike Club, here they are. There's all sorts of really schematics that I don't understand and pictures of parts.
No, I think that's really cool, though. At least they're giving out how they did it, which is
totally.
awesome, because Segway doesn't reveal any of that type of information.
Right, and they're not using, like, any gyros or anything like that. They're using, like,
infrared sensors,
infrared sensors and things like that. So it's kind of like a low-tech approach, but the end product is something that looks much cooler than a Segway, that's for sure.
But I wonder if it has to be calibrated with every person that gets on, because we've had some stuff on the show before that uses infrared to self-balance.
Right.
And depending on the weight, it would have to be calibrated.
Well, they said that, I mean, I think it's in kilometers, so the conversion's beyond me. I could have typed it into Google, but I don't care. But I think, like, this thing can go, like, over 20 miles per hour. So
that's cool.
If your assertion with the IR sensors is correct, then that's probably why they haven't taken it that fast yet, which they're saying, like, we're not quite sure we want to go there yet.
Right.
But it can.
That's cool. I like it.
Very cool looking. Next is the hoverboard from Back to the Future.
That's what I really want.
I really want that, too.
Yeah.
All right, today we're taking your tech questions, so give us a call. The number is 800-839-7880. You can email us through our web form as well as always, g4tv.com/AOTS, and chat with us. Where, Kevin?
Chat.g4tv.com.
That's right. Now, if we take your call today, you want to hold up one of those
You got
bad
some
boys?
stuff?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. If we take your call, we're going to send you one of the great shirts from Jinx Hackware. And there's this. Oh, like that.
Does he get a hat, too? We got a hat tonight.
Well, we'll send out a hat, too. Why
Nice.
not? And maybe we'll take 2 calls, and one person will get each.
Very cool.
They can pick and choose and then fight over it. It'd be great. And Thursday is interesting. It's starting to give Friday a run for its money, I think. Do you care to know why?
LAN party?
Attack of the Show LAN party. Brandon, what's up?
Attack of the Show LAN party, Thursdays. Today we're playing Call of Duty United Offensive. Today in our LAN party we have the beautiful Miss Rebecca Love. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Brennan.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
How's the gaming?
You know, I'm getting the hang of it, I think.
I saw. You're picking it up very nice.
Yeah.
Rebecca, I don't know if anybody told you, but here on Thursdays we have a LAN party, and it's kind of becoming a tradition where our LAN party guests have to make out with me.
Well, you know, video games do turn me on.
That's a good answer. Let's talk during the break. Anyway, good luck, and we're going to talk to you about China and go-go dancing later in the show. Don't go away, because it's retro, it's ginormous. It's Attack of the Show's very own BBS. And author Simon Field is here to teach us how to save a few bucks by doing things yourself for a change.
Simon Field is author of Gonzo, Gizmos, Projects and Devices to Channel Your Inner Geek, and he's here today to show off some of his wares. Hey, Simon, welcome to the show.
Howdy.
Thanks for coming back. So tell me, what it is you actually do?
I design scientific toys and write about them on my website and in my books, and sell the parts on the website so people can make them.
Very cool. So this is all stuff that people can build at home if they want to.
That's
it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah. Most of them you don't need to buy anything from me or from anyone else. It's just stuff lying around the house.
Okay, so show me the first one here. I seem to remember this one here, the Canon. How does this work exactly?
Okay. There's the little spark that you can see there. This is just from a lighter.
Okay, so you've modified a lighter, and that creates a spark.
Actually,
right there.
just took it apart, yeah.
Okay.
So here's Banaka going into the can.
Now, Banaka is normally just mouth freshener, right? But there's alcohol in there.
Alcohol and isobutane.
Okay.
Okay.
And
then we...
Whoa! That actually, that was a good 20 feet or so. That's not bad. So let me try that again. So go ahead,
Sure.
so we can take...
Sure.
These are just film canisters, right?
That's right.
Okay, so you take any standard film canister.
Recycled.
And then could you modify this? Could you put like little spikes at the end to take out small game?
I suppose, or small gamers.
Let me try and take out one of these camera guys right here. Let's see here. See how that works. Whoa! Oh, I hit him in the face. I'm sorry, Jose. I hit him right in the cheek. That sucks. Sorry about that, dude. He's much bigger than me. I gotta be careful. That was pretty crazy. Let's see that one more time, just a second. So spray that in, go over the top, and then let's see how far we can get. If we can get over to Kevin over there, see if we can hit Kevin.
Let's see.
Boom. Oh, nice.
Over his head.
That's awesome. Okay. Very cool. So this is something, I mean, you sell the parts, you can put this together.
That's right.
Could you make one out of like larger tin cans or buckets?
You can. You might get a little dangerous putting that much explosive stuff. You know, things tend to come apart.
Right. Okay, so that's probably not a good idea. All right, so moving on, what do we have here? What is this?
Okay. This is what we call the 3-penny radio. And so normally...
I see 3 pennies here.
That's right. And normally you listen to it through the earphone here, but we've hooked up one of our amplifiers, which is also on the website, to it just so that we can hear it a little louder.
Okay, so...
And now, in the building here, we're not going to get any stations. There's too much interference and stuff, but you can hear it going nuts there. And as we
So you actually built
tune around.
This is an AM radio that you can tune into any station you want. How does the 3 pennies come into play? What exactly, how does this work?
Okay. The 3 pennies are convenient places to solder all the parts together. They're large targets for people who are not used to soldering. So and it's making a lot of noise.
Yeah, no worries.
So, anyway, so here we have a chip that's got 10 transistors in it and only 3 leads. And that's a 10-transistor tuned radio frequency integrated circuit. And so here's the antenna coil. Here is the tuning capacitor. There's a couple more capacitors and a resistor there. And that's all there is to it. Goes together in maybe 20 minutes.
So you do this in your spare time. How did you come up with this? I mean, we were just like,
Actually, the manufacturer of the chip, has tech notes and stuff, but that's made for doing it on a printed circuit board and stuff like that.
So you just modified it?
Yeah, you use their schematic and stuff, and then you make it so that novices can do it with little trouble.
That's cool. So this is one of my favorites, though. I really like this one. We've got to show this one off.
Okay.
What is this? I mean, I know what it does. It cooks marshmallows, but how?
Okay, this is a solar-powered marshmallow roaster. So what we've got here is a page-size Fresnel magnifier.
Okay.
You get them at
big
stationary
magnifying
stores.
glass almost.
That's right, but it's thin plastic, lightweight. You glue that onto a window in the box. The rest of the box is lined with aluminum foil so that if the sun is coming at the wrong angle, it doesn't burn the box up.
We actually took this outside, and we have some footage. Here it is right here. We were using it. So what's this little back portion right here? Is that where you... Okay, so you set the marshmallow right there on the 2 pegs.
And then...
It just roasts it. That works pretty good. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, you're definitely getting the well-done side of it there.
So now, could you create something that's even larger than this and like cook steaks or take out small animals?
You can, in fact. The large projection television sets, like the 50-inch ones and stuff, they have one of these lenses as the front of the screen.
Okay.
And I have one set up on a wooden platform where I melt pennies and weld nails together and stuff like that. It concentrates a kilowatt of solar energy onto a spot that's about the size of a period on a page.
Why do this, though?
Why not? It's a geek thing.
Hey, yeah, I guess you're right. It is pretty cool. Well, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it. If you want more information on any of these gadgets, they're very cool. You got to check out his book, Gonzo, Gizmos, Projects and Devices to Channel Your Inner Geek. And visit his website. He's got all the stuff there at scitoys.com. Now, coming up, Brendan is once again on keg duty for this week's LAN party, and we take one last trip to Adult Swim HQ for a look inside Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
All right, this is it. This is it, the last of my William Street adventures, and today we're going behind the scenes of the show that you've all been waiting to hear about, Aqua Teen. And not only that, you're going to get an exclusive little bit of news about the Aqua Teen movie. But a warning, this is important. If you're worried about spoilers, then turn down the volume, because these guys sang like canaries under my intense questioning. Tell me about how Aqua Teen is assembled.
Dave and Matt write the scripts. and amazingly, they can generally crank out a script in a day or two.
The hardest part really is to find out the idea, to come up with the idea that sort of ties it together. Once we have the idea, then it comes pretty naturally.
Last time you were here, you threw me out an old lady's mailbox and you made me Moon Boy Scout Troop 324.
We did.
Well, this time we won't.
Okay, cool. Let me just go get my keys.
So Dave and Matt supervise the voiceovers. And as they do that, the show is kind of being rewritten and improved. And we're able to do that because we do everything here at William Street. We set up a system that is easily manipulated so that we can at any time change something.
I play from the Moonanites, and I play the Cybernetic Ghosts. Occasionally I do Satan.
I do Carl, I do Meatwad, and I do Ignignat, the green Moonanite, as opposed to Matt's the purple Moonanite.
This pornography is infinitely excellent. This dresser, however, is very boring.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Torch the dresser, Meatwad.
But this is where Carl keeps his clothes.
Look, these women don't have any clothes, and they're not complaining.
Yeah, man, they're kissing each other.
Kevin Pereira. What kind of name is that? Is that American? I don't think so. They tell me you're a little bit of metrosexual. I don't know what that means, half gay. What's that?
The truth, sir, shake my hand and say, thank you, sir, and look me in the eye. I have nothing but the highest regard for Kevin Pereira.
So what I'm given to edit with in Final Cut Pro is a QuickTime of everything that a character does. So to date, probably every of the main 4 characters, Master Shake, Meatwad, Frylock, and Carl, there's probably less than 5 minutes of total animation of everything that they've ever done. And I keep a library of that and recycle that for every new show. Because it's a show for adults, it's really more about the dialogue than the flashy colors and flashy animation that you would need to keep the attention of a kid. And thankfully the writing is so great that we can get away with that.
Yeah, Frylock, we was just reading.
This is pornography.
Uh-oh.
Where on earth did you get this, Meatwad?
Yeah, where? I gotta confiscate this. Give it all to me. I need to learn how to read. Back here.
At Radical Access, they do the After Effects, the finalizing of the video. We had a campfire that we shot 5 years ago. We used that as explosions.
Oh, no.
It's been in every show for the last 6 years.
We shot it in the woods, and then we just sort of keyed it out very roughly. Whenever a character is on fire, which is usually
all the time,
we'll sort of paste that campfire on there. It represents chaos.
Who bothered to spawn you? And why? You know what I'm saying?
No.
This is the script for the Aqua Teen Hunger Force feature film. Normally our scripts are about 11, 12, 13 pages. This is a whopping 81 pages.
The movie is an action piece that leads sort of in...
An action piece.
It is. It's an action piece, and it leads sort of into a meandering origin story told in a very Aqua Teen way.
We need someone to play a mysterious character, the 4th Aqua Teen.
Yeah. Get to see the 4th Aqua Teen.
By the end of 2005, you'll see the Aqua Teen Hunger Force feature film.
Tell them the end. Tell them what happens at the end.
Frylock's a woman.
He's a woman. Can you believe that?
Here first.
Frylock's a woman? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're kidding, aren't they?
I don't know. It's
I don't
kind of hard to tell with those guys.
either.
I mean, like, it could be. That would be a surprising twist. No one would have seen that coming.
Well, they do now.
Well, true. This is the facial hair.
It's
and
kind of nice, though, that there's, it seems like, they don't have to spend a lot of money to do this.
No,
This is
again.
just a bunch of guys just having some fun with some computers.
The editor said it best. He knows
Successful
exactly
show.
what's going on. It's not about the animation. In fact, that's how it is for most of the William Street cartoons, at least in my opinion. It's not about that. It's about the writing, and it shows. It shows.
I like it.
Yeah, I miss it. Good place. Now, don't run off, because the feed just can't wait to chunk hunks of news at your face.
Chuck hunks. Not chunk hunks.
Is that what I said, chunk? Did I say chunk? All right.
Chuck hunks.
Well, you could
I was trying to make a joke.
You could chunk a hunk. No?
You could. And we'll be pulling out the big guns for our Call of Duty LAN party with special guest, Miss Rebecca Love.
right, welcome back to the show. Still to come, the attack of the BBS will rock your tired world. And Sarah will pull the tarp and reveal her damn good website. And don't forget, our Boost Mobile Live Music Friday guest this week is the band Groove Foundation. They're going to rock this house. Now, break out the noisemakers and the funny hats, because it's LAN party time.
That's right, we've been playing Call of Duty United Offensive. Today's game is being hosted by the good people at Rackspace. Playing with us is Swimler model and Go-Go Dancer. Go-Go Dancer. I didn't think I was going to get to put that combination in one sentence. Rebecca, Miss Rebecca Love.
Right.
Excuse me, I didn't want to say Rebecca Love because you are Miss Rebecca Love.
Yes.
Better than ma'am, I think. You know?
And it shows that I'm still young and single.
Oh, we can tell that, Rebecca. I mean, Miss Rebecca. Anyway, how's the gameplay going?
The game is good. Kind of getting shot a lot, but I'm shooting too, so...
Take it easy on her, fellas out there.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you about what you've been doing lately. You were in an Eminem video.
I was. I'm the girl you can find with the bottom half of my boobs hanging out,
Oh,
and
okay, cool.
the big guy and the midget come out like this, and then they lasso me.
So there's four things. There's boobs,
Right.
a midget,
Right.
a big guy,
Right.
and a lasso.
Right.
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 Why I don't have that on my desktop is news to me. Anyway, so other things in your life right now. You're going to go to China?
Going to China on Tuesday.
Tell me about that.
I'm go-go dancing out there. They're opening a club called Club Pink, and
In China?
In China.
Are you worried you're going to get thrown in jail for subversion or anything like that? Or?
No, it's perfectly legal.
What city in China? It's kind of a big place.
It's called Tianjin.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I have family there.
It's right by Beijing, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is go-go dancing a big thing over in China? I mean, have I missed the boat on this?
You know, I haven't been to China before. It's my first time, but apparently if it's not, it's going to be because I'm going to be there. And
well, you know, I guess I really am kind of behind the times because I need you to explain what go-go dancing is to me.
Okay. Well, basically, go-go dancing is whenever you go to a nightclub and you see basically stages.
Are you in a cage?
Sometimes.
Sweet.
Sometimes there's a cage. Sometimes there's a pole.
And there's boots, and there's a lot of, you know.
Big boots makes me like Superman tall.
Right on.
And yeah, it's fun. Like lots of leather.
Okay. Moving on, I want to talk to you about your calendar because I was having a lot of fun just checking this out. I want to show you my favorite one, and I'll tell you why. It's September, which is actually just the cover. It looks like you lost your bikini top here. Is everything okay?
Yes, I did lose it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was kind of grasping the cover.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure, you know, that it kind of looked awkward, you know, for you.
It was actually a comfortable couch, so...
Yeah, I have the same one at home.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you sure that wasn't your couch?
Maybe it was. I knew it when I was out of town that one weekend. Thanks a lot. Anyway, Rebecca, you can see more of Miss Rebecca at her website, MissRebeccaLove.com. Thanks for being on the show today.
You're welcome.
And now, the feed is going to show you its O face.
No, it isn't, Brendan, but thanks. File swappers, movie pirates, and other copyright scofflaws, beware. The Family Entertainment and Copyright Act has just been signed into law by President Bush. You know, that guy with the borrowed songs on his iPod? Yeah, same Bush. The law will not only criminalize piracy, it will also authorize the use of technologies that can delete offensive content from films. Eric Goldman, a professor of copyright law at Marquette University Law School, was quoted by news sources as saying, "I'm not as outraged by this as I expected to be." He, of course, then climbed down from the clock tower and slammed his forehead onto his desk for 30 minutes. On a side note, the acronym for Family Entertainment and Copyright Act legislation is FECAL. So do with that whatever you will. Now moving on, with hype building for a rival DC Comics Batman Begins and Superman Returns, Marvel Comics has inked a deal that will give them more control over their property's movie future. Marvel and Paramount Pictures came to an agreement where the comic book company will effectively fund its own movies without studio assistance, relying on Paramount solely for marketing and distribution. The first big names on Marvel's new slate are Captain America and Nick Fury. These should be good as long as they avoid this Captain America and instead go for this one. Yeah, like that. Likewise, go with this Nick Fury And please, please, stay the hell away from this one. Gosh, why? A recent study has determined that 70% of teenagers find internet pornography boring because they're just so exposed to it constantly, mostly because they're looking for it constantly. The study, conducted by the Henry J. Kaiser Foundation, claims that online porn has become just another part of pop culture, but asserts that teens can still tell the difference between this and true loving relationships. So porn's boring, huh? That's probably because they didn't have the password to see this little gem that I discovered. Go ahead and roll it. Go ahead. Well, I said it wasn't boring. I never said it was pretty. God, it's about all the feet I can take for today. Guys?
Sorry, Sarah. Sorry about that.
Gosh.
You never know what you're going to find on your moblog. It's a dangerous place. You all right? You're going to fire that off?
I'm still playing with
You're
it.
like, dude, hey, you want to make some television? You want to play with the toys? Go ahead, play with the toys. Shooting blanks again. It happens.
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe you should go back to looking for porn on the internet.
I'm shooting blanks.
All right. You have fun with that, and I'll take care of the show. When we come back, damn good website plus Sarah Lane equals true love forever. And next, before Google, before Yahoo, and before the spread of the World Wide Web, there was the BBS.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Look at that, Amzie. Look at her.
The Feed is brought to you by the U.S. Navy. Navy, accelerate your life.
I don't know that I can compete with the LAN party, but before the first web page was ever published, there was an entire online world, if you will, of bulletin board systems.
Yes,
the BBS. This is it. If you're a geek, you can't help but do one of those.
Yeah.
When you start talking about boards, man. I mean, you were big into boards,
big time. I mean, before the internet was widely adopted by mainstream consumers, this was the big thing. This is what everybody did. They got a modem, they connected to the BBS, and they played games. They downloaded files, traded wares, all kinds of stuff.
There were message boards which were actually filled with decent commentary because at the time the barrier to entry required you to actually know how to work a computer, and know how to understand what a modem and its string is, et cetera, et cetera. So there was a certain kind of person, a certain caliber of person, if you will. I mean, basically, I'm saying BBS users were elitist snobs. And that was what I loved them for.
It's true.
We were, and it was great. The problem is that, the AOLs came around, and then the TCP IPs came around, and basically now bulletin boards are non-existent. They're pretty much a dying, struggling breed grasping for straws.
Some of them are still around via, Telnet, but that's lame.
That's totally lame. Like a Telnet, so the difference is, with a real BBS, you have to dial up directly to the board. You're not connected to the internet. You're really not connected to anybody else except you and the big box on the other end. With Telnet boards, it's going through the internet. It's cheating.
It's cheating.
It's cheating. It's not a real bulletin board.
The modems have to struggle to connect with each other,
That's
otherwise
what it is.
it's not the
I'm
real
going to start dialing right here. So this right here, for the sake of nostalgia, for the sake of being retro, this is the attack of the bulletin board system. This is a Nintendo. I don't even know what the heck. Get that out of there. So in here, there's a little modem there. This is real. It's connected via phone line. And over here, we've got our laptop. Now, our laptop is running a program called Telex. It's an old terminal software. And hold on.
There it is.
Can you hear that? Oh, that's a modem handshaking noise.
Let's make sure it goes through okay.
Our laptop, you can actually listen.
You can kind of tell what's happening.
You can tell what protocols are being used, etc.
What handshakes going on.
Exactly. So right here, a Telex is connecting to the board. Oh! That big noise lets us know something important happened. And there it is. Attack of the BBS.
Look at those graphics.
Scrolling in there, beautiful Ancy. I'm going to log in here. Hold on. I think I was G4. I'm not going to tell you my password.
Ask for your phone number.
And bam, we're in. And just because I had a little confusion over what was the log on and what was the system message, you're going to see the graphic twice. But there we go. We can see who's logged on. We've got some test accounts. And this is what a bulletin board is all about. Now, you might be looking at it saying it's a bunch of text. Yeah, it is a bunch of text. Deal with it. That's what a board is, man.
Well, it's hard for people. See, I don't know if the people out there that haven't used this are going to understand it, but you got to try it out. There's something you have to connect to. Try it out. Play some of the games. The games are really cool.
Yeah. Well, here, let me show off some of the features here. So these are ANSI graphics, which allow for the colors and for certain blocks and stuff like that. So if I can list the discussion topics available, and as you'll see here, I made different discussion groups for every one of our segments.
Nice.
There's one for music and movies. There's all sorts of good groups there.
So as a user, you can go in here and leave different messages for people to read.
Yes. Just like a web-based forum, except much more difficult and convoluted. But that's what makes it cool, right? Now, the coolest thing here, I'm going to show you the file section. If you'll notice it says AOT BBS behind the scenes at the bottom. Now, if I list the files here, boom, this is all exclusive content that we have put available on our boards. You can't get it anywhere else. There's behind-the-scenes photos. If you want to see what the G4 men's room looks like, there's a photo there. If you want
So
to
you
see
have to connect in order to get this stuff.
You have to connect, and
Now,
that means you have to dial in.
And you have to use like Z modem or X modem or Kermit or whatever protocols.
or CRT or hyperterminal if you're a Windows guy, whatever. You have to physically dial in, and it's all exclusive content. There's even a cool Attack of the BBS wallpaper. And just to be even cooler and even nerdier, check out this portion of the file section. There's uploads if you want to upload something, but I can list files here. We've even installed demos that were like available back in the day.
Duke Nukem
so you can see Duke Nukem. We got a little Jill of the Jungle, Jazz Jackrabbit. It's all there.
Commander Keen. I
Demos
love
for
Commander
you.
Keen.
And you can download them. They're legit.
Can they really?
These files are there.
Will they run still? I guess in
yeah,
DOS
totally
mode, right?
Run, totally run. We'll use DOSBox.
Probably don't get sound though. Oh, you can use DOSBox.
DOSBox, yeah.
Nice.
Now, you mentioned door games earlier.
Right.
Door games were essentially, you go to a special portion of the bulletin board, and it would launch an external program, like an add-on, if you will. And doors are not just games, but that's really what they were used for the most.
Right.
And so let me pop open our little section here. Thanks to John Daly. He hooked us up. We have 3 registered games and 1 unregistered. We've got Legend of the Red Dragon, Global War, Dungeon Master, and Barren Realms Elite. And let me show you just a sample. Let me load up the Dungeon Master, because that has some really pretty graphics here. We get it going.
Pretty?
No, well, hold on. Can we show full screen? Can we see? Let's see the graphics. That'd be great. Here's the title screen. So this is an example of ANSI graphics.
Look at that.
This was back in the day, man, when data had to be small.
Okay, so if you don't know what this is and you've never played a door game, connect, play one, and then you'll understand what we're talking about.
You'll
maybe.
get it.
Maybe you will. I don't know.
There's a nostalgia factor for sure, but it's all there. The BBS is open for business, folks. It's 310-979-2696. It's only 1 node right now, but we're working on it. We're going to get more. And we'll be running special BBS-only promotions. It's all going to be there. And it's an ongoing project, so feel free to post your suggestions. I'll make a little place for that as well. Care to be Kosisop?
Can I?
Absolutely. We'll get you a little hat.
Can I?
Say Kosisop on it.
Jinx should make that.
Jinx should make a
cool
Kosisop shirt.
Yeah.
Boom. Done.
Up.
There you have it. And if there's any specific door games you want, let us know. I couldn't get Trade Wars working, sorry. And we want your ANSI animation for our BBS screen, so if you're good with the draw, remember that?
Oh, love the draw.
Send them in.
It's
Email
like a weak
us.
Photoshop, kind of.
It's really jank Photoshop. It's worse than MS Paint.
That's right.
Our BBS email address is aots@g4tv.com. Send us an email with the word BBS and the subject line. We'll listen to what you have to say. But seriously, folks,
very cool.
I'm logging off, so go ahead and dial in. Up next, are you one of those people who just has to be first? I think you are.
Yeah.
Sarah's Damn Good website is the perfect solution for you, my friends. And we are taking your tech calls. Grab some ginkgo biloba and start dialing. I don't know why you need ginkgo biloba. I don't.
Mind stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was for
Helps with the mind.
Wait, isn't that for memory? Yeah. Tomorrow's show promises to be a wretched hive of scum and villainy. Brendan heads to Star Wars Celebration 3 and falls prey to the dork side. Yeah. Plus, we'll head back to the House of Cosby's with Channel 101 creator Rob Schraub, who's going to show us how to make puppets and some delicious peanut butter cookies. And finally, we're going to unleash a tiger in the studio, yeah! Apple's OS X tiger, that is. So get yourself a first look right here. Okay, remember that whole BBS thing that we just talked about?
Yeah.
Remember that big triumphant launch?
Yeah,
and everybody's all excited. Here it is. Dial
Connect
in.
right now.
Yeah, wrong phone number.
Okay.
Wrong phone number. It happens. Here it is. Get ready, all 3 of you that still have a modem and a terminal program. Here it is. 310-979-2699. I have logged off. The board is right below me. It's running. Call in.
For all you kids, it's toll-free number.
Yes, toll-free. Don't ask your parents
Don't
permission.
ask mom and dad.
Dial them. Tell them Kevin Rose sent you. No?
No.
All right, fair enough.
You have to pay for it.
It is a toll call, probably. So anyway, Joshua joins us on the phone from Leominster, Massachusetts. Joshua?
Yeah, hello?
How's it going, buddy?
Did we say that right? Leominster?
Leominster.
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 Yeah, hit or miss, whatever.
That's awesome.
I'm phonetic, hooked on phonics. What are you going to do?
How's it going?
Good. I just got to say I love the show, and I've been watching it for a while.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Do you bulletin board at all? Because we're looking
no.
for callers? No. Okay, I didn't think so.
Never mind.
All right, yeah. Go ahead. You have a question?
Yep. What are you guys looking forward to the most at E3 this year?
Oh, man, that's huge.
I'm looking forward to going. I've never been before, to be honest. It's my first time to E3.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I've been to the Comdexes, the CESs, Adult X. I've been to a bunch of them, but not Why are people laughing?
I don't know. It's a great conference.
It's a good conference.
It's good tech.
Yeah, it
good
is.
tech.
Good tech there.
So you've never been. So you're just looking forward
I
to
just
the
want to check out all the
experience in general.
games, all the cool stuff that's going on. You're going to have to give me like a little tour.
I mean, for a first E3, this is going to be the most phenomenal event ever because everybody is launching new consoles. You know, I mean, everybody's at least talking about it. So I'm looking forward to all the buzz. I'm looking forward to see some next-gen stuff. Everybody's always talking about next gen.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to finally seeing it.
Well, we've seen like little tiny trailers here and there, but not really
shots. Like, I want to see this stuff running, and then I want to see the PR guy tell me, oh, it's only running at 20% power.
Right.
And then I'm going to be like, ah, you're a liar. And I'm going to smack him in the face. That's what I'm going to do.
Nice, guess.
I don't know. All right.
Excellent.
Josh joins us on the phone from
Hillsboro.
Oh, there. See,
New Hampshire.
There you go. Josh, you there?
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
How's it going, Josh?
I'm a big fan of the show.
Oh, excellent.
Good to hear.
Another one calling in.
It happens.
Wow.
It happens.
Normally it's just haters.
What do you think's the best PC for gaming, like pre-built?
Best pre-built PC.
Pre-built. What do you like?
You know, I don't want to say Alienware, but I guess I can.
Falcon
Northwest even. You know, I guess those are good. But you're going to be spending so much money for that. The best bang for your buck is just an e-machine. Just go and get the low-end e-machine. What? It'll be good.
Are you serious?
No,
You're gonna say, okay, I was going to say, are you really going to recommend e-machine right now?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah. I mean, what I like to do is I like to go to those sites, go to the Alienware, spec out all the parts, and then buy it yourself. Save a few $100 and learn at the same time.
Really, pre-built is not the way to go when it's a gaming machine because you need expensive parts, and it's going to be such a markup.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. All right, why don't you take the next one?
All right, Francisco joins us from Dallas, Texas.
There we go.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on the show again.
Are you a fan of the show?
Oh, I love the show. Watch it every day.
3 for 3.
That's right. What's your question?
I was wondering how competitive the market is when trying to get a job in computer science.
They're cranking them out like crazy. DeVry's got a new...
I mean, are they, though? Because I heard that it was on the decline in the U.S., like interest in computer science.
Well, they're outsourcing a lot. India is really up and coming when it comes to, programmers in the East. It saves a lot of money to U.S. companies. So I don't know if it's what it used to be, 5, 10 years ago. When I think about this kind of stuff, I think go niche. You know what I mean? Because there's a good example is Windows administrators. There's 1,000 of them. They can get jobs for really low wages because there's so many of them. But if you go niche,
go for Amiga.
Or
admin,
or like a Unix, some weird variation of Unix or something.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
There's just so many of them out there.
Yeah. Well, I guess there you have it.
What about game programmers? Is there?
Oh, games are blowing up. Games are all over the place. But you know what? The rumor is that they're going to start outsourcing game programming anyways. Yeah. I think EA is opening up a studio overseas as well. So
let's give him a career then. What should he do? He's looking for advice.
I don't know. Our guest is a go-go dancer. I mean,
there you go.
Could work out. You never know.
That's an option.
Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. Yeah. Here comes today's damn good website.
Nice.
I actually learned something just then, Brendan.
A lot of sugar feed those kids.
Yeah.
You know?
See, if it doesn't work out for us here in television world, we can be Amiga admins and make lots of money.
Apparently, games are blowing up.
Games are blowing up, but they're going to start outsourcing jobs, and we're all screwed.
Well,
I guess TV's the place for us, huh?
Yeah, right.
Moving on. Okay. The Damn Good website today is for all those people who kind of like to be competitive with their friends. You know, when I send you a link and you always try to say that you saw it first, even though I know you didn't.
Right. Because all people do these days is just look on the internet and try and send
and there's just one-upping thing that's going on around the office and around homes across the nation. OldNewsBaby.com is the place for you if you want to prove to your friends that you're the guy or the girl who finds the cool links first. For example, here's some of my latest discoveries. I've well, these are actually not really that great, like SarahLane.com.
I've just discovered SarahLane.com. I'm the first one.
I was just trying it out earlier, but let's go to the homepage where it shows a lot of other folks' discoveries here. And our internet is a little bit slow. The whole point is you go to a website, and then with a little bookmark that you can set up in Firefox, you can do it for IE too. Old News Baby.
People
for some reason I'm having a hard time explaining this.
I say, you know what? I found a cool site. It's called KevinRose.com. Hypothetically, Sarah, you say, Brendan, you're an idiot. I was on KevinRose.com weeks ago.
That's
Here's
right.
my proof.
you're so good.
Idiot.
This is the proof. This is the proof. So, for example, let me just show you what I'm talking about. So, the boys were talking about UBC Electric Bike Club, right?
Who was doing
this? The other boys that do the show. They were talking about it. If they wanted to prove to their friends, if they were sort of comparing who found it first.
Hey guys, I found this cool website.
And the other guy says, no, I did first. They would just bookmark Old News Baby at this point, and now this website is going to be part of their little area at Old News Baby. You register, you become a member, and then at that point there's a link that if the friend says, I've seen that before, they go, oh yeah? Well, I saw it on this day at this time, and here's my proof. Where's yours?
It's old news, baby.
It's old news, baby. And that's all that's really going on.
Is that what you got?
It's for competitive folks, yeah. And
like
our operation timed out. Something wrong with the network. Okay. Get today's website link at g4tv.com/Sarah Lane Files. It's where all my stuff goes. So if you heard me talking about it on the show and you had no idea what I was talking about, kind of like today, you'll find it there. And that's there you are. We still have to read some of your emails. Don't flake.
But we still have to read some of your emails.
Premiering tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time, is the first hour-long Icons episode that looks behind the scenes of the new game, Psychonauts, and the history of Tim Schafer's other classic games. Check it out tonight.
Woo-woo.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you
Psychonauts is
guys?
an amazing game. Amazing game.
Kevin's too busy with his binoc.
And
I've got a
Brandon's too busy with his
modification.
calendar.
Look at this. I've added a full-size bottle.
Just point it over there if you're going to shoot it, because I don't want this. I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Oh! Wow! Sweet mother of
that
pearl.
Was awesome.
Do that again.
Yes. No,
but first, let's take a look at the high scores from each round of our LAN party today.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. That smells like burnt something. Hey! Good job, guys. Our set's on fire.
Second place. That was freaking awesome.
And Judge ER, very nice. Clan Judge gets a little representation there. Unfortunately, he's not number one. Congrats to everybody with the high scores, and thanks, of course, to our guest, Miss Rebecca Love.
There she is.
Lovely and lethal,
Thank you,
of
Miss
course.
Rebecca.
Enjoy China.
You hooking that
Brandon,
up?
let it go. Just let it go, buddy. And if you didn't get a chance to play this week, go to our website, register for next week's game.
Oh, man.
Now let's read some emails. Actually, wait, we had a registered user. Steven, username Door, is on the board. He's using it right now. I just pulled him into chat. I said, what's up? And then I asked him not to download files because that's not working right now. I'll get on it. Sorry.
Right on.
Emails.
Jedi Knight asks, are you going to put Trade Wars 2002 on the BBS?
I cannot get Trade Wars running, man. I get a turbo. I ran a Turbo Pascal patch program on it. It gives me a runtime error. I can't get Trade Wars running for the life of me.
So just
How many
say
times
no.
have I heard that out of your mouth?
I just, like 3 or 4 times.
Seriously,
today.
you're going to start a fire.
Attack of the show is taking the night train to the big adios. Thanks to our guests, Simon Field and Miss Rebecca Love. We'll see you tomorrow.
Do it.
If we feel
Do it.
Misfire.
That sucks.
That's what you get.